A year ago, the NI movie we'd all been waiting for got axed, marking the industry's worst decision in decades. It has been a year since Studio MAPPA officially announced the cancellation of Yuri on Ice the movie. Ice Adolescence and the aftershocks of that decision are still being felt across the anime fandom. What was once one of the most anticipated releases in recent memory, promising not just artistic brilliance, but emotional depth and cultural impact, was suddenly taken off the table. For fans who had followed the series since 2016, the announcement was more than disappointing. It felt like a betrayal. The cancellation did not just hurt those emotionally invested in the show. It marked a colossal misstep in an industry already struggling with overproduction, burnout, and the sacrifice of creativity in favor of risk-averse decisions. Ice Adolescence had the potential to challenge norms, push boundaries, and even elevate the global image of anime as an art form. Instead, its cancellation stands as a cautionary tale of what happens when studios forget the value of stories that mean something. When Yuri on Ice first aired in 2016, it did not just find success, it ignited a cultural phenomenon. The show blended technical excellence in animation with an emotionally resonant story about vulnerability, identity, and love. The protagonist, Yuri Katsuki, was not a typical shonen hero. He was anxious, flawed, and relatable, making his growth into a world-class skater feel genuinely earned. It is rare to find sports anime that prioritize emotional nuance over pure competition, but Yuri on Ice managed both. Just as impactful was the romance between Yuri and his coach Victor. While many shows shy away from openly portraying queer relationships, Yuri on Ice treated their bond with respect and sincerity. It avoided tropes and subtext, instead offering a heartfelt, normalized portrayal of same-sex love. In doing so, it resonated not only with LGBT+ viewers, but with anyone who longed to see more layered, genuine relationships in anime. The show's artistic choreography, stellar music, and attention to emotional truth all helped elevate it far beyond a typical sports series. The demand for a continuation was immediate and unrelenting. Announced shortly after the series ended, Ice Adolescence was supposed to explore Victor's backstory and offer fans more insight into the character's emotional journeys. It was not just a sequel, it was a promise. When that promise was broken, it was more than a creative misstep. It was a letdown to fans and creators alike. Canceling Ice Adolescence was not just a matter of shelving a project. It was erasing years of progress in narrative storytelling and representation. In an industry that frequently leans on formulaic genre conventions, Yuri on Ice broke ground. It treated figure skating not just as a sport, but as a form of self-expression. Every performance on the ice mirrored the character's emotional states, creating a rare fusion of athleticism and narrative. The anime's success proved that there is a large, hungry audience for more emotionally intelligent, inclusive stories. It was not just about skating or romance. It was about mental health, mentorship, and how people evolve. The film had the potential to deepen those themes, especially by spotlighting Victor's past, a subject hinted at in the show but never fully explored. This would have added a powerful intergenerational layer to the story, enriching its emotional complexity. By canceling the film, MAPPA not only squandered a unique artistic opportunity, but also sent a disheartening message to creators and audiences alike. If a show as acclaimed and beloved as Yuri on Ice could not get its promised continuation, what hope is there for other non-mainstream stories? The decision pulled the brakes on a momentum that could have changed how anime treats both queer representation and emotional storytelling. MAPPA has been known for producing high-quality work, but the studio's increasingly crowded production slate is raising eyebrows and questions about priorities. In the years since Yuri on Ice aired, MAPPA has taken on massive franchises like Jujutsu Kaisen, Attack on Titan, The Final Season, and Chainsaw Man. These shows have brought in major revenue and global acclaim, but they also reflect a shift toward blockbuster content at the expense of niche but meaningful projects. The issue is not just overcommitment, it is burnout. Animators and staff have repeatedly spoken out about brutal working conditions, tight deadlines, and a corporate environment that stifles creative freedom. Ice Adolescence was in development limbo for years before it was canceled, likely a victim of this unsustainable production model.